Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So the official number 3 final trailer of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has dropped, and I've seen it already because I was at work and I had to just watch the live stream. I couldn't wait, but today we're gonna watch it again, and then we're gonna watch it and try to catch frame by frame and take kind of like a deep dive to see if we catch anything. So let's just start this off. Can't wait to watch this again. This trailer was fire. Oh, we got a little construct finding a chew jelly. Doing a little bit of oh. The music. Oh, that music gets you on your feels, huh? A lot of sand, a lot of sand. Oh, the sky's falling. Oh. Is that the Mize? Is that the Mize or is that Ganon? A lot of ships in the sky. Oh, look at him swinging that All right.
Zelda, we rely on your knight and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link.
Voice acting.
Link.
That's some good voice acting. I think that voice actor is the one that plays Pain in Naruto, and he also voices in One Piece. I think it's Trafalgar Law. I think he's Law in One Piece also.
I am here.
Why are you here, Zelda?
It's something only I can do.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
There he is. Ganondorf.
Okay, let's go!
But you are not alone. Link.
Word.
Our final hope.
All right. Pretty fire, pretty fire. Oh, there's Ganondorf right there sending his legions, right? All right.
Link. You must find me.
You must. All right. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring that back. And we're gonna put in slower playback speed, right? Let's go at half speed. Let's go half speed. Let's lower that volume. So now we're gonna, let's see if we can nitpick little things frame by frame here, because I think it was a lot of fast little clips coming at us, and let's see if we can pick this out. Got my little Master Sword cursor here. All right, from this shot, we already see a lot of sky islands in the distance. So there's gonna be a lot of sky islands. There's a really big sky island higher up than the other ones. We see off in the distance. All right, so let me remove my camera here just for a second. 1 second. All right, so here in the distance, we see some kind of like, we see the volcano, I think, right here. And then we see kind of like squared shaped objects in the sky. And within the sky islands, there are like different things going on here. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so here we see a construct fighting one of those glob jelly guys. We see, yeah, some of these sky islands are really big. You can see them. And they're different altitudes also. You see some that are really high up, some are lower. So that's pretty cool. See a lot of verticality, right? Like, so you got all the way, all of Hyrule. So I think the map's coming back, which a lot of people were mad about that. They're saying it was like $70 DLC. But I actually like that it's the same map, because one, they can add on to it. So I think they're going to be doing a lot of adding on to fill up the world, because I, for one, do think it felt a little empty. There was a lot of shrines. Wasn't a big fan of the shrines. So I haven't seen anything that the shrines do come back. So I would love them to just have used that, not having to remake the map like that. They could just fill it up with a lot of things that we can find, you know? Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're fighting. I like that. I like games that they show that like the world seems a little bit more lively when you got different enemies fighting each other instead of just, oh, there's Link, attack him, you know? So we got another construct here cutting some wood very ineffectively. Okay, so Link is diving from somewhere. So I think this to me applies that there's higher up sky islands. You got some of that square object in the sky right here, and some kind of Colosseum or dungeon looking thing. I don't know what's going on down there. What's going on right here? Down here you kind of see some of that, maybe some of that calamity red stuff. We've seen a lot of this green mist kind of looking things too. I wonder if that has something to do with the Zonai. There's a lot of Zonai implied stuff. I think even the constructs are Zonai. So maybe this is something to do with them. This could be where we also power up whatever we fuse. If we were fusing some whatever, maybe we just kind of like grab energy from there. Maybe, I don't know. Let's keep going. See, like, what is that? Like, it seems like you will land right here and then go in through there. We got some of that calamity stuff over here. Can't really see too good what's going on down there. See, it's random spots that got that little circle, that little calamity circle. Seems like you got some kind of green mist over here. Not only do we have square shapes, cube shapes, we also have these Death Star circle looking things in the sky also. I wonder what that's about. I think later in the trailer we do see when Link is inside one of those. Just go back here real quick. We also see these things right here with light coming out of them. And not only one, we see a couple throughout the trailer. What's going on here, huh? A lot of calamity. Is this like the castle? A lot of those calamity red things going on here. See, here's another one of those light structured things. They look like towers. Okay. We have some of those kind of ancient looking drawings. That must be huge, because if we're this high up and this looks this big, this must be a huge... I wonder what that's for. Does it have something to do with the Zonai? Is that like a boss battle? I wonder what it is. Oh, look at that one. That one's huge. Oh, my camera's on the way. This one's huge right here. What is that? What is that? Okay. Yep, so see right here, there's multiple of those red calamity things. One here, one here. Here we got a better look at those towers with the light emitting out of the floor, out of the ground. Oh, I love this shot. A lot of exploring to be doing here. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, we got a nice ground shot here. This right here seems still very empty. But it's probably a small part of the field, but not much going on here. We do get a shot at the distance. There's some kind of like little donut looking things in the sky. Not much else going on here. Okay, we see the first village. A little villager sweeping there. A lot of mushrooms going on, kind of like a mushroom theme. Is this the, what was it, the Haltero village? Oh, so a little interaction there. We walked by, she tried to wave, we didn't give a F, but they were still looking at me, so they were still looking at Link. So seems like the villagers might be a little bit more interactive. Here we kind of see maybe a more of a poor district kind of thing, maybe a rebuilding going on here, but you do see some tents, kind of like a camp going on. Not too sure what's going on there, but you see some birds. Link is kind of just walking by over here. Not too much signs of life here, but this could be a rebuild going on. Okay, we got some climbing. We got a closer look at one of those things that have the green energy emitting out of it. I wonder what that's for, man. I'm almost sure this has to be some kind of like recharge or something. Or is this like a teleport thing now? Is this what we use to teleport? Could be. This might be, this kind of gives me a vibe that was close to the village, right? Like this might be like when you're climbing whatever close to the village. What is it? So here's that donut looking thing. Closer look. Is this like a teleporter kind of thing? Are we gonna have to activate this? What is this? But you see Link climbing. You see some kind of walkway. Okay. Seem like maybe we're in the desert here. Oh. Go back just 1 second. My bad. Right here. Again. One of those things. This has to be like a teleport. I'm thinking it's a teleporter or something you charge up with. Something you have to charge your arm or the battery for those fuse vehicles that we're making it. Because this seems kind of, it seems weird. Like there's nothing around but that one thing. It's probably a boss battle right there. Oh, so this is what's happening. Some kind of structures coming out of the sand, and all the sand is like falling out of it. Pretty cool. Okay, so this is that picture, that scene of the castle with a lot of things from the structures from the sky falling. I think this is kind of like those from that video that we saw. They used the reverse to get back to where this fell out of. So I'm guessing each one of these are falling out of their own perspective islands, and you just use them to go back up. Yep, so you see the castle kind of floating there with some of that calamity goo coming out. The structures have that some of that green energy though. The villagers looking terrified. Oh, there it is. Now we got a nice shot of which this reminds me of Skyward Sword. Like this looks like Demise. If you played Skyward Sword, which I'm sure a lot of y'all Zelda fans did, this gives us a Demise vibe. But it could also be like a fusion of Ganon with Demise, or it could be just Ganon's final form, or Ganon before he becomes the healthy Ganon. This is him. This is the kind of like the energy forming, and then his hair goes back in instead of just out like that. But it does give me a Demise vibe with the blood moon. With the blood moon coming out. Or maybe in the blood moon, Ganondorf gets his full power, and he's more of like a Demise. Oh, you can't pause it. You can't pause it in the face. It's right before they show the face. And then we get Zelda falling, Link trying to catch her, and he fails. His arm's a little messed up there. His arm's already messed up. So that's right after that scene where his arms seem to get taken and burned or whatever. Oh, hold on. Go back 1 second. Oh, it looks like she's emitting some light. And her hand. I wonder if she's holding one of those golden tears. Because you can see the light emitting from her waist and her hand. Oh, what's going on here? This dude Link, dude. You got these sinkholes going on. And Link is just going to walk right by it, dude. Because why not, right? Try force of courage. Look at that. Oh, okay. So we look like maybe we're in the mountain. This could be underground, but it looks like we got the armor. This might be very hot going on here, but this does look like kind of like a Gerudo kind of thing. Okay, so here's that flying ship, which is giving off a very bird vibe. You got kind of feather looking rowers there. You got more ships in the back, so this is not just one ship. When I first saw this trailer, I thought it was one ship. Looking at it now, you can see multiple ships in the distance right here. You got one here and one here. And Link kind of just chilling, looking at it, saying, "Oh, F." Oh, we got the lightning. So here we look like we're in the sky. And then he jumps in this water looking thing. Does this mean we're gonna get some kind of underwater exploration? because he is kind of doing just kind of like the motion in the water. Like this is kind of a physic, right? Look at that. Seemed like he was just chilling in the water, so maybe we do get some water exploration. But that was definitely in one of the sky islands. And then he's falling kind of like this hole looking thing with lasers. Kind of like he's gonna rob a gem or something off a museum. Oh, right there, right there. He opens up the kind of like the little flying squirrel looking things. And so do we get to glide with this? Is this like kind of like, I wonder if this has to do with the donuts in the sky, because the donuts in the sky are, it seemed like you could just glide through them, right? I wonder how this is gonna play into kind of like gliding and controlling, because it has to be better than like the glider that we have, right? So, huh, interesting. Little glider suit going on. You got some kind of gumball looking machine. I think this is when we're inside one of those sphere looking things in the sky. And we're kind of pushing a mechanism here, and it's got some gumballs going on. This is silly. Definitely silly. And you got like grass growing inside that thing. We're gliding through something that kind of reminds me of the maze. Remember that maze that we were in? That like off the map, and then you had like that huge maze. This is what this kind of reminds me of. Probably can't climb these structured looking things. Oh. And then we got him spinning. And then we got the villagers. The villagers got shields and they're ready. It seemed like they're fighting some bokoblins over here. And Link is just spinning the spear. Looking mad G. Looking superhero. And like all the villagers are kind of like, oh yeah, we got a little shield, whatever. And then Link is just showing off, spinning his spear. And then he's kind of going up in some elevator. Oh, go back. You see that right there? That looks like the Sheikah slate, doesn't it? And this kind of looks like the Sheikah technology. But I don't think we're supposed to have a Sheikah slate, or are we? Or is this just kind of all part of the mechanism? And it kind of looks like a switch, right? It looks like a little switch. And then here we got this looking not person, because that's a humanoid, but not dragon kind of. Is this a Zonai? I think a lot of people were saying that this is like a Zonai. I don't know. You got some dark skin. You got some red or yellowish gold horns looking things. You got some really cool looking hair. And the hair kind of falls into the ears. This is a really cool looking character. Really cool. Very menacing look too, right? Is it good? Is it evil? I don't know, man, but this is a cool shot. It's a cool looking character. Look how menacing it looks. Woo! Alright, then we got Link on the horse. Is that Ipana? Or is that just one of the horses we get? That's a nice shot right there with some nice flowers. Nice sunset in the distance. That might be Ipana. Or maybe that's one of, like I said, one of those horses. Oh, we got a really big construct going on here. Are these part of the Zonai? Because they kind of have a Zonai aesthetic, right? You got like kind of like that gold, the red looking kind of going on. I wonder if all this green stuff is the Zonai. That does not look friendly. Probably gonna have to fight that. You got Link looking serious. Oh, what is this, dude? This is definitely, is this indoors or outdoors? This is probably indoors. Some kind of castle. Is this in the castle? Or is this like a temple? This is a cool shot. Then we get Zelda. So here we get a shot of the Master Sword not messed up. Because before we seen, even in the logo, you see that the Master Sword's all messed up. But here looks good. And you look like it's in the same spot, the forest. Maybe this is just a flashback. I'm starting to wonder if we're gonna be just one timeline or we're gonna do some time traveling, because it's not unlike Zelda to go back and forth into time and to go in and out of different worlds. Okay, now we got Zelda with very Zonai, looks like very Zonai inspired jewelry here with the earrings and a necklace. And I bet you this person right here, if it's a person, it looks like a person. This looks like some of the darker skin that we've seen. I think this might be that one person that we see, the Zonai that we see earlier, if it's a Zonai. That one character, the one that I said looks menacing. This might be that character. Or maybe you could kind of see this kind of being like a female kind of something. Like kind of one of those, you know how the females wear like just the clothes that's like right here that doesn't have none of the straps like that. So this might be one of those female characters, or maybe it's male, but it might be that one character that we've seen. It might be a Zonai. Oh, look right there, look at the hand. Oh, I'm in the way, but the hand kind of looks like, see, with that color with the nails. Okay, and then we got some kind of like tear on her face right here. And she's wearing the necklace, the little tear necklace. With very Zonai inspired. Look at the earrings, look at the necklace. On the hand, this person might have something too, some kind of tear too. This might be a tear. Because it's kind of glowing, right? It's kind of like, got like a kind of force glowing. And they're both, look at the kind of jewelry that's going on in the wrist. Is the same that's going on with Zelda. Same style. I definitely think this is definitely a Zonai or one of those Zonais. And the tear in Zelda's face doesn't seem to be moving, so it kind of seems like a tattoo or something, or like some kind of paint. Because it's not going down. Look, it's not falling down. So this is like a marking. Because if it was really a tear, you would see it like drip down, but it's not. You got some... This is a weird structure right here in this island. This is kind of just really going super slow. Whatever this kind of hover thing, looking thing is. We get to see maybe some water going on in this island over here. Some of that green emanating from the ground over here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You got like seem like a two-hander sword fused with a shield. So, oh man, this fusion shit, man, it's gonna go far. I wonder what, like, we're gonna be able to fuse some crazy stuff, man. What are we gonna call this? Is this like a sword shield? Sword shield? A shield sword? Shield sword. But I'm guessing this definitely adds a lot of durability. And it probably helps with the counters. Imagine a counter with that. Bah! Just counter and it'll send the enemy flying or something. That's pretty cool. Oh, what's going on here? Link's got some kind of like... something in his waist right here. You see that? And it looks like these might be batteries. I bet you this is what like powers the battery of all the stuff that you like ride on and all that. Yeah, you see that was kind of like a counter looking thing. Oh, here's that sphere that we see that we go in it. Let's see if we could catch anything in the background. Nothing there. Oh, here it looks like we're inside some kind of cave or maybe underground. It seems lower than the floor level here. And wonder what's going on here. Some kind of battle going. Oh, oh, you got that little guy, the son of the hero, the son of the new champion. We're soaring up with him. Seems like some kind of energy is emanating out of him. Oh, look at this right here. We have a ship and another little kind of boat looking like boat, sky boat. So I guess that was their technology. That was their technology. Oh, okay. You got Link on what I'm going to call Ipana, but seems like we use the fuse ability to make ourselves a little cart to carry them. And we're pulling them. I love the villager interaction. Like they're more out in the world. We're interacting more with them. That seems great. Got some wild horses back here. Oh, that thing got a cannon on his head. And I guess it shot that out of a cannon. Nice innovation. And then, yep, he uses the reverse ability to throw it back at it. Really cool. Oh, rocket punch. We got a rocket punch. This is sick. Can this be used as a move against a boss? Just Shoryuken? Just like fighting a boss and then you use that thing. If you could just pull it out and just Shoryuken. That would be sick. And I wonder if this is also used to get it to the Sky Islands. Will it shoot all the way up? I wonder also is if this is something just kind of hanging around, or do we put this together? Is this some kind of another them showing us that we can do this, like put something like this together? That's kind of sick. Look at that. Definitely a Shoryuken. It's just freaking punching up to the sky. So sick. When I first saw this, I thought it was a backpack, but no, it's like out of his arm. He's just uppercutting. Rocket uppercut. Oh, we got some more platforming here. Seems like some kind of zero gravity platforming going on here. Oh, you got some kind of mine with some like another construct. Oh, you got those fan things fused into the carts. So no longer we'll have to put bombs. We can just use those fan things. That's cool. Oh, this is awesome. You got those rock, a whole camp in top one of those rock things. But then you got Link build himself a little mech. And it seems like he's controlling it from the top. This is sick. The fuse ability is gonna be awesome, son. I can't wait. And it seems like Link's got some kind of cool armor going on here too. Reminds me of something the gladiators wear, of something from ancient Greece or something. And he's just kind of like holding a lever, kind of controlling that thing from a lever. I wonder what these arms do. It's just kind of moving like that. This is sick. Oh, they try to hit us with the arrow. What's gonna happen here? They're just gonna collide? That's sick. Oh, you got one of those fused arrows. First of all, yeah, let's go. The arrow looks like it's fused with like a rupee, like one of those gems. But why would that give it fire abilities, right? And then Link's got this really cool inspired armor. Kind of seems a little bit Zonai looking, right? It seems like it's kind of got a Zonai look to it. And this armor on the horse, bro, this is sick. I love it. I love this. This is awesome. You got a sword. See, look once again at his hip right here. These little green energy things. What is that? It's definitely something. Little green energy orbs. Alright, we got some kind of... so Link hits that thing with an arrow. That thing's emitting the green energy. I'm starting to think this green energy has to do with the Zonai. Because the Sheikah stuff was like blue energy, right? So this green energy... He hits it with an arrow. Oh, lasers everywhere. I wonder once we like... If we use this to make like pieces to make stuff. Oh. Oh, you got the little guy from before with the energy emitting out of him. And it looks like they're in the sky and there's some kind of giant spider monster looking thing coming out of some kind of portal. Or maybe breaking through the clouds. And we're just kind of chilling in the way. That's crazy. Oh. Okay, you got Zelda again. With that same Zonai, I'm gonna say, inspired clothing. With the necklace and the earrings. And she's holding a tear, right? She's holding one of those golden tears. There it is. Golden tear. Oh. That looks like it's Ganon. That looks like it's Ganondorf when he wasn't back. Right? Look at his hands, his arms. Looks like the energy is coming out of him. So I'm guessing this is when we see him get back to his normal. But the energy goes right up to the sky. Then you got all the baddies. And it's taking over Link's arm. And there he is. Ganondorf comes back. Ganondorf seems to be back, his full glory. But look at his head. I don't know if you guys can see that. That looks like a tear. Look at that right here. Whoop. It looks like he has one of those tears also in his forehead. Let's see if I could pause it, right? Whoa, what is that thing, huh? Looks like ink. Looks like it's like sludge or something coming off the ground. Oh, it's like diving and in and out of like... That's weird. Oh, like we're chilling here with the little guy again. Who is that? Why does she have the same earrings as Zelda? Is that Zelda? Is that Zelda's final form? No, that can't be Zelda. I bet you this is Zelda, dude. Until like her final form, or her like, maybe she has a Zonai form and this is her like, I bet this is Zelda, dude. I don't think nobody said that this, I'm thinking this is Zelda. Or maybe she's one of the, she's the goddess. This could be the goddess. Or maybe Zelda becomes the goddess and this is her final look as the goddess. Because she has the golden tear that Zelda had. She has the same earrings. And I think this is the same outfit Zelda was wearing. This is Zelda. This is Zelda. And she got like some crazy goddess powers. Okay, you got teaming up. It seems like this game wants you to not have that. Breath of the Wild gave you kind of like a lonely, like you're a loner vibe. It's just Link against the world. I'm getting more of like you're gonna be, the world's gonna fill up with more people, and you're gonna be teaming up a lot more in this game. Oh, we got that dude, Sidon. Was that his name? I don't know. I hope that's his name. Sidon. Yeah, this was that little chick, right? Like from that she was the queen. Like of the, is it the Gerudo? We got the three-headed flame dragon. Yeah. And like I said earlier, I think this is Ganondorf, and it looks like you see a lot of that calamity goo and all like his minions, and then some of the people fighting back here. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, and then part of the logo is the Master Sword messed up. Wonder how we got it like it's to full glory again. And hopefully the Master Sword has a lot more weight in this game. Last game, it didn't really feel like it was the Master Sword, you know? Then Zelda asking Link to find her. Very empty scene here. Yeah. So that's what I got from the breakdown. That's what I think I was able to spot from this second kind of look. Thanks everybody that watched this video all the way through. You guys are the best. And I can't wait to play this game, and we're less than a month away. Please subscribe to the channel, help me grow the channel. If you guys like this video, hit the like button. Comment down below you guys' thoughts, what you guys like, what you guys don't like. Tell me if you guys saw something that I didn't. Please point that out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.